Hello guys, and welcome back into another episode of the Trains Fever 2020 August. That is actually in the future already, the time of making this video. It's not August. Hopefully it's not gonna be posted in August either, but you never know. Well, we fixed last time everything, and financially it's all going uphill, hopefully. Except it wasn't. It's barely going uphill. And so far it's not so good. What did we do? I think there's nothing old now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have put the cheap trains on the side in there and the cheap trains on here too. And we just kept the TGV and the Shinkansen. So it should be all good. The only thing that can bring us really down was the trams, which actually it did look like they're eating quite a lot of money. Every year is roughly 5 million on maintenance and all. What was this car? So not the old one still. Look at that, that's so cute. Does it show any speed on those? No, it doesn't. It's going to work, that one's going home. Does it show where? Yes, it does. You should use a train. Why not? Look, it's right here, next to the station. What is wrong with you, man? Well, yeah, we received the Orca last time, but we couldn't figure out why is it not in the actual depot. Now, the best guess I have is because, funny enough, the trucks doesn't exist for that yet. And I did double check, we cannot make new type. And to be honest, I'm not perfectly certain if that's supposed to be a new one or is it something that I have as a mixed with the TDU Transport Tycoon Deluxe. But well, it's not here. It's definitely not in the locomotive section. It's definitely not in the multiple. So it's kind of weird. I expect it will be on the new one and there'll be special depot for those. But we can't build it though yet. Just weird. Why would you? Again, it's from the mod, so maybe the mod didn't realize those kind of tracks will come actually later, so it's not perfect. Is this the TGV? Most because it's on the bypass, and that's something we need to do for the north. Now, I was about to do it in this episode, maybe we can still do it, but I need to make sure we are actually making money. Because if we are not, I'll need some finances to amend, to reverse everything without selling everything we have, everything that doesn't make money at least. And I do want to avoid to selling the trams again, because last time I did it, essentially I wiped out all the confidence of the population in using it, the service, and therefore I wiped the whatever was there for the train stations as well. We need to keep the service. It says here now, tram, I think because it's more now, it's already more. And that's at the time we're still in minus, that's crazy. Oh, we are in minus because it says here new vehicles 4 million this year. We bought something, I don't even know what. It looks like a new train, like something that costs 4 million, but why would we eat 2 years apart? I'm pretty sure which one we bought. But they're not 4 million either. A bit confused by that, but let's enjoy the 260, let's say 270 kilometers an hour now. What was the record again? I think it was, well, that was 272. I'm not sure if that was the record or not. But I'm certain we didn't see 300 yet. That hopefully is gonna happen at some point, but we possibly gonna need either with better machines or one of the skill stations. Like you can probably one of the loops if we simply just ignore the station, just go in route. we can build up some decent speed. If there's not the train in front of us, which when we're using this bypass actually, most likely won't happen, hopefully, then perhaps at some section we actually can do, even right now, 300 kilometers an hour. Except since we are stopping for some of the stations, then none of the sections is long enough to reach that kind of speed. But TGV is capable of 320 kilometers an hour, which is the fastest speed yet that we can achieve in any other trains as well. That is the fastest one, which is kind of understandable. I mean, that's quite serious speed already. Oh, it's already next year. Yeah, we already started in 2021, and last year was, yeah, a disaster. But we had some expenses we feel not supposed to have this year. To be specific, 4 million, so maybe it will be 3 million in profit. I certainly hope that's gonna be the case. We can compare slightly the acceleration on those two now. Let's not follow TGV. It does accelerate faster, isn't it? Than that one. It does. Not by a lot, but it does. And now it's even going like into slant turn and uphill. It's still gaining. You can certainly tell by 117 compared to. Yeah, it's even now. But again, this is an angle and going uphill. We're still kind of keeping ahead of the other one. I wonder if there will be a point when that was gonna catch up, because this is mostly in straight line, really. Nevertheless, that doesn't mean the TGV actually is that bad in acceleration. It just means the other train is really impressive in its acceleration for how much money it costs and how much it costs to run as well. Let's take this actually away from the cockpit, because I can't see the train like that. So for the moment we're just gonna hang around for a bit. We need to gain some more money, and I want to confirm it is gonna work. But good to see this station actually is fairly full. I do wonder. And now, actually on this one we have 48 people there. How did this train did last year? 2021 is now, isn't it? Yes. Last year it was actually 1.28 million down out of 258. It's not that bad. I mean, it made million in profit. Now this, I've seen it. It was 700,000 in plus. Now we are in plus actual income, like 200,000, and we still take 22 people. I mean, all considered, it's still a million something down every year just to run it, and that's not the only chain we have like that, and we have even worse, I believe. Or do we? Oh yeah, the Shinkansen, 2 million down. That's not exactly great. Oh, this one is really great. 376 is not that bad. Is it already now? 615. See, I don't even understand why is it different than what the train has. It should be exactly the same. Well, apparently, yeah. Yeah, Pittsburgh West Jordan is the only one which is really good, and then those are the cheating ones. Everything else is not really doing that well, but not look 24,000 down. It's it's not terrible. The same for the South 126. I can live with that. TGV surprisingly is doing quite well. The only black sheep right now is the Shinkansen, but even down it's not. Well, 2 million is 2 million, yeah, but it's going down. So do you have any people there? No, it's got 0 right now. We want to spend another 30 millions to make it faster, to not make any money, but well, if we can faster, it's more likely for the people to want to use the service. Right now it's still crawling. I think that's essentially the problem as well. It's still crawling behind the other train. Except I don't see him. I don't even see him anywhere close. Did it actually overtake at some point the other one? And now the other one is... Can't remember from the last episode. I think we actually seen something like it. Because yeah, otherwise the other one should be very very close. I think that's what... Yeah, because we was going to the depot, yeah, to sell the train, and then Shinkansen has passed and we bought the other train after it. So right now actually there's nothing stopping that much because there's nothing really in front of him. And it's still got a ways until it's gonna catch it. Where actually on the map right now is the other one? I was contemplating if the other train's gonna actually catch Shinkansen is right here. It shouldn't be possible. It shouldn't be possible. That would be weird. No, I don't think that's the gonna. Oh, TGV meet Shinkansen. Shinkansen meet TGV. At some point it's gonna catch it. The only question is how many loops he will have to do until he's gonna catch up onto the... what was the name again of the train? It was OBB, isn't it? Very impressive train. Money always about the same. What's going on? It says we made a million. Oh, it doesn't look like that to me though. Well, instantly going to minus 100,000. That's even worse. But I do assume we're gonna get some money from Pittsburgh to West Jordan soon, and that's gonna be, let's say, 1.4 million. Oh, well, that was something else. That was something else. I hope. Otherwise, it wasn't enough. That must have been something else. When are we gonna get some cash for the Pittsburgh? There we go, let's do one. Only once? Well. But it does look like we gonna make money. I don't like these sections when we are in the tunnel. Let's keep it slightly faster. And that was very very fast because it is 250 kilometers an hour still. 251. And it's gonna go a bit longer for straight, so perhaps this is one of the highest possible top speed on this section. Because 271 was so far what I've seen, isn't it? The fastest one, or maybe I'm wrong already. But it's now 275. 277, 280. It's gonna be uphill now. I think it's gonna lose power. 284. Well, at least it's keeping the speed. 285. It's turning around, so you can appreciate how fast it's going. 285. Well, that's probably the record. Okay, again, tunnel. Let's just speed up this portion. Now, if we're gonna follow TGV, at some point we're gonna be overtaking the other train, the OBB on the south loop. In fact, right now, yeah, because we can't do anything. I need to see if the money really is going up or not. It's kind of so. We didn't even creep up to the 10 million yet, and it doesn't look like every single time it's going like to 9 something. It falls down back to 8 before. So that's not building my confidence into our ability to make money at this point. We certainly should, but I need to confirm that. Okay, oh. So new one, it looks in kind of retro, but it's probably new performance. 250, why is it so choppy? 262, 270, what was it, 285 last time? I think it was 285, we're doing 280 now. Can you go more? 285? 6, 7. It's turning around. Ah, that was 282. So that's probably the speed record. TGV in action. Funny enough, we didn't meet any other train here, did we? Either in our direction or opposite direction. We just haven't been lucky enough so far. Yeah, it's okay, 7 million now, but it's about 10.1 million. It's gonna fall down as soon as the maintenance is gonna put up, like it's gonna be down to 8. Every time we have to pay, this jumps by a million down. And something. Oh, we got 11.1 now, so we'll see. Yeah, not really proudest moment this, but I probably tried before. It wasn't really. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that much. We still have to slow down for the station anyway, but it's probably slowing down much more rapidly than it could possibly, maybe like by 20 kilometers or something like that. Which is not really ballbusting, like I can live with that. Now this not south, the north. There is some people here and something's coming. That's the Shinkansen. Friendly greeting. Wonder, look at how long those trains are. They still didn't. I just want to see how many people is gonna leave. Okay, it probably took more than half of the people in there, so the North Fast is not exactly unpopular either. What's the money? And look again on that, exactly the same money. How is that possible? 11.1. Okay, let's speed this up. Is this a long enough section to make a new speed record? Most likely not. What we are doing, slow down a bit. 232 now. Perhaps I should pay attention. That seems to be like a long straight actually. After the bend, and we still have 249 now. It's 250. $260. I don't think it's gonna be the 282, but for what we've seen, at least 3 sections are doing very high speeds around the loop. And by high speed I mean more than 270, which is very impressive. Okay, down to 10 millions again. 10.9 to be precise. How's the year looking so far? Yeah, it's actually in minus. How is that possible if you didn't spend 4 millions on new vehicles? What is going worse than otherwise? This looks all about the same. That looks all about the same. We just don't make income then. Income only 8 millions out of 16 so far. Oh, wait. That just jumped a lot. It's back to 13, and we are in plus 1.7 million. It was probably just not a good time to check the money when I did. It didn't look good, but it was about to, before getting paycheck. So that was the normal north, leaving LBB on normal notes, and we just get paycheck here from the Pittsburgh as well. Now this is very empty, very unlike this station. Only 2 indication of 2 people being here, meaning more than 10 but less than 20. Most of that will be really on this actually. Self loop. One person stayed behind, that means that's the basic sort of loop, not the fast one. Those people facing the other way, that's north. Okay, so since that's basically a loop, let's have a look if you have the latest train that we've seen in here. Yes, it is. That's very interesting. Now this one has insane power, 13,000.5. Interactive effort is 2,200. That's unheard of. And it doesn't cost a fortune. I mean, 1.31 million a year. It's a reasonable price to ask for something like this. It's definitely built for freight to carry, you know, heavy loads and stuff. But considering how big traction it has and the power, that 250 speed is possibly there like all the time. This can be in theory faster than the TGV. And it kind of looks nice. I do want to put it on and test it out. Okay, where is Shinkansen? For instance. Nothing's going down from north. At least I didn't see that. Let's test it out. I'm gonna put it on fast north. I'll probably gonna sell it afterwards, you know, this is not exactly smart, but we don't have anything else to do and we wanna have some fun. I don't want wagons. Oh, actually I do want wagons. I just need something for passengers that's got more than 150. 201, 180. What? We're gonna be limited by that though. Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. Because 200 is not 250. Not anymore. We cannot buy any of those better wagons separate, I assume. No, we can't. How come this one is only 150? That seems to be a silliness. This is 1976. Oh, this one is 65 and it's 201. 50 is 180. What the hell? It's probably bigger comfort or something like that. And lots of passengers are supposedly. Yeah, 150 seems to be ridiculous. Did they by accident put the wrong speed on there? Maybe that's 250, really? Should be always more, right? Not less. There is a chance, I mean, we can test it out as well. Okay, let's put 2 carriages in there. Let's put this bad boy on the north fast. Let's check it out. It is a steam machine. What the hell? But look how it looks. It must be at one of the mods. I do want to see the acceleration there, and I do want to see if it can break the 200 kilometers an hour then. Oh, sorry, that was 150. 150 on the carriage. If that was a mistake or not, if that's 150. I can't waste a million doing this. It's probably a stupid thing to do, but I wanted to see it in action. It does look serious, isn't it? Nice sound too. Wow. Well, if you need to carry a freight, this is the train to go for. You'll pull anything probably without any trouble really. You will not notice any slowdown or anything like that. It's simply gonna go as if there's nothing behind it. Let's see what happens. Are any of you fools gonna miss out on this train or not? So I'm going to put it, let's see if anybody's gonna load. Oh, there are 14 people actually. Please come in. What was the other sound there? Follow it. Okay, it's definitely accelerating quite quickly as soon as it can. Now the only question is it really gonna break that 150 or not? If it is going to break 150, then I'm pretty sure it's gonna climb all the way to 250. And it's gonna do as soon as there will be long enough straight. Okay, this is not exactly optimal for acceleration here, we already have to slow down. And there's, to be honest, there are three trains on 2 tracks essentially. But it should work, again that's why there's 2 tracks in there. It's quite a big loop as well, it should be no problem to put 3 trains on there. In fact, this should increase the interest for such a service quite a lot. 2023, just now it switched. Well, it's not accelerating very fast now, so I assume it's gonna really stop at the 150. It's really being held by the carriages, and the reason why it's not going that fast because it needs to, you know, slow down towards a 150. You can't simply just go way too fast and then, I don't know, put on your brakes. It's gonna approach it the maximum speed very slowly on purpose. 150 now, so I don't expect it to ever flip to 151. It is actually limiting us to 150, which is crazy. Why would anyone put it on the 150? So this will be by far the slowest train on this down loop. The down loop itself is quite long, so I do assume something's going to catch up from behind on us. It is a shame that train can go up to 250. I do believe if there was a carriage that can do 250, it's going to do acceleration like crazy. I mean, the traction on there in power is impressive. Since I put it on north on purpose, so we're gonna skip actually every second station, it's gonna be less likely for one of the trains to catch up. But most likely it's still gonna happen, it's a very long loop. And all we can do is 150, it's not optimal. But in fact, I'm gonna speed this up as well. Do you need to get it off the loop as soon as I can? And the 150 is gonna take forever to watch this. We may get a new engine anytime now, and when that happens, I want to be able to go and check that out. Then we're gonna have to sell this one. Maybe if there's a new wagon as well with 250, we can just keep it there for one more round. But this time with 250 to test it out. There's a carriage that can do 201. Again, 201 is not as good as I will hope for. The OBB train is doing 180, and it's almost doing it all the time essentially, because great acceleration. Very similar to the TGV as we tested, and similar to the Shinkansen then, I'm pretty sure as well. These probably have faster acceleration, but even at 200 kilometers an hour, you know, it's not that big difference. 20k is not even worth it to test it. If that was 250, you know, it can give me some ideas. Like, okay, so it's 1 million something to operate, but it's probably way faster than Shinkansen itself, to be honest. And this can possibly then overtake the other train, because it can do 250, so it's still at least 70 kilometers an hour difference. It will approach it quite quickly. If it's going to be accelerating like crazy, then it could be possible. But I don't know, even on the bottom spectrum it didn't look like it's going to be crazy acceleration. It depends. 150 is still a limitation. It may not be able to really do anything crazy, since it can overstress the carriage regardless. But yeah, like this is guaranteed, like it's going to be topped up onto 150 for long periods of time. It only is going to slow down for the stations it needs to stop. Let's have a look how many people are here. Well, it does look more than on the south. And we haven't seen anything from south in the opposite direction, so... Well, it could have been the bypass. The DG may have picked up some people from there, and then go for the bypass. We didn't see the train, but it always looked deserted, really, like there's nothing there. We do have 15 people right now on ours. Shinkansen is getting 6, DG is getting 19. Actually, it says where it goes. It's going to Pittsburgh right now. That's the next station, so it must have passed us. Yeah, we didn't see it. Not even sure why is it so choppy right now. I don't think I've seen it before this choppy, so I do apologize. Hopefully it's not too bad to enjoy the watching it. It's kind of annoying. I'm starting to think what could I possibly have done to cause this. The only thing I do actually uploading now videos on YouTube, but I always do that anyway. To be honest, nothing changed. We didn't add anything that much to the track or anything like that. Like, there's no reason why the game should suddenly like be. No, I can't deal with this anymore. Well, the good news is nothing is catching up on us, at least it doesn't look like it. If we holding up a train behind us, it's a question to get answered. It doesn't look like anything's following us even close. Well, this is Shinkansen, yeah. That's getting close, but it's, yeah, I mean, the distance is far enough. What is this? What actual fuck is this? There is North Fast now waiting 71. I told you. We put 2 trains there and the people going to go crazy. That is insane. We still have to sell this bad boy. Shinkansen is going to pick up the reminders, but then people are going to fall off. I think we just need to multiply the trains, really. It will sort itself out, money-wise. I still have to put this one in the depot because the carriage is not the optimal one. And since we are approaching the busy station, can't allow anybody to load. I don't want to waste the 70 people there. Have to press the depot button as soon as we can. And then I need to make up my mind. Is it worth for us to keep this train on the North Fast? Look at how many people waiting. I mean, I will be waiting for this train. Oh, look at how cool that looks. It's futuristic retro. This train is, yeah. So as soon as that's gonna give some money, you have to press the. That's it. Go. There you go, made some money, but let's be honest, yeah. Oh, actually, it's not bad. 62,000 only in minus. I have no idea how that's even possible, because that maintenance should be up there in 1 million something. We couldn't make that much money. That was 200,000 there, and somehow we're still only in minus. Oh, because it's 2 separate years. 3. One loop took 3 years essentially. First year, because we were fully at the end, 269. Then full years minus 700, and this year. So far, so that makes sense. Yeah, that's all combined about 1,300,000, which makes perfect sense. Oh, look at that. So if you're going like 150 on average, one loop's gonna take you 1 year something. In theory, it can be spread across 3 years of finances. Well, beautiful, but too expensive. And we're gonna need to assess a couple things. So first of all, it definitely picked up interest in the service. So let's have a look. How is North Fast now doing here? It's got the most. How is North Fast? This is empty, so I don't assume that's just basic North. Nobody's interested in the fast one. Oh, it's probably skipping because yeah, every second station is skipped anyway, isn't it? So this one is not skipped, and North Fast has the most. I think people just want more trains. They may possibly start making more money. This one should be skipped though. There's only north, the south is 25. This shouldn't be skipped. North fast is not the best one, south fast is actually the best one. 20 on that, 15 on here. This is skipped anyway and it's since deserted. This one shouldn't be skipped, but it looks deserted anyway. North basic is the only one, and this one looks now better. It's all going to south. Yeah, this one is absolutely insane. North fast 91. It really makes me want to keep the train for another loop to test it out, but we're not gonna limit it by these shitty carriages. Let's give you something more suitable, like this one, 201. Let's do it. Okay, one more loop. North fast. Let's see how much better gonna look the acceleration there, if anything. Well, it can do 200 now, so it can definitely be faster than the other one, the OBB. And since it's got that much power, the acceleration should be so crazy, it can possibly really outrun Shinkansen right now. And after the second loop, we're gonna see what's gonna happen again with the demand. Are the North fast, if it's worth it or not. I'm feeling confident because we get like 2 millions now. I mean, in total, okay, last year it was a minus 454. It's not horrible. And again, those finances were spread across 3 years. That's the year we bought the machine as well. No, it wasn't. It was 2022. Never mind. Yeah, that's when we bought it, and it was still 1 million in plus. Then it wasn't anymore because of the running cost of 1 million something. Yeah, that brings us down. So far, we're making income. God, the chopping is really annoying. Well, there's a lot of people waiting here. I think there'll be a lot of people trying to hitch a ride for this one. 283, 284 on the TGV. 285. Just notice that in the corner, 285 is the maximum speed record at the moment. Wait, we should wait for these people here. What if someone there wants to go? 32 people out of 42 are loaded on this train. That's pretty decent if you ask me. Okay, so let's speed this up again. Hopefully it's not gonna be too choppy. So after this bend, we should be able to start accelerating really, and that should really shoot up to 200. So 150 is the last old speed. Yeah, on this one now we can go up to 200. Once again, it's gonna have to approach the maximum speed much slower. So yeah, the acceleration, and it actually didn't even reach it. I presume it's because of the station in front of us, or there's a train in there or something. We have to stop on for this one. No, we didn't stop for that one, so I don't. Well, maybe there was a bend or something in the track. We had to slow down, so we didn't see 200 yet. 180, so it's definitely faster than the other one, at some sections at least. 189 on this one I've seen. We are slowing down as if there's something in front of us. Yes, there is. That's the other one, that's OBB. We call it up. Look how many people are here. It must be for the fast, because the OBB just left. That was the basic north. So all these people wants to go north fast. Maybe 500,000 in there. That's just paid 1/3 of the running cost for a year, and we still get 30 some people back onto the train. We only can take 42 in the end. Oh, what was that? Could have been TGV, could have been the other one, OBB. 180 again, we're going faster in the OBB on the north. 194, 195, 196, 7. Is it going to be 200? Should be. This is probably the long sections on right here. 199. Yeah, you have to slow down. God, the chopping is horrible. And now we can see Orca again. You already seen him once. There's different versions of Orca as well. So I'm gonna go and check it out. Like if I click on this now, what's gonna happen? Nothing opens. It just tells me it's available. So we hold it at 199. And Shinkansen is waiting for free part. I do assume that means it must be mirroring this one. Yes it is, but why all, yeah, because all these sections are just one piece. So you have to wait for that, yeah. So now we slow down our Shinkansen. But that's a long section, yeah. Since that's past the lights, it's fine, and we're catching up the other one. There's 3 trains now chasing each other. This one is faster than the OBB, but Shinkansen is faster than this one. They kind of hold each other. But we're stealing everything, but even though this just been there in that station and took 35 people, the Shinkansen right after it took another 18. The demand must be going increasingly, yeah, like it's going crazy up. Because I was just right after this one, and it still managed to pick up 18 people. This wasn't filmed when we came there. That was 39. As we know, over time we lose people. I don't know why, but we did lose 4 people so far. And now this is waiting for the other one. Yeah, we caught up on this one. There seems to be quite a lot of people waiting for this one as well. So we'll see. There's 2 trains in both tracks now. Like it's getting really busy on those loops. We're gonna have to wait for that one to leave, and Shinkansen is gonna have to wait. Where are you? Ah, it's actually still there, so it's gonna be maybe fine for a while. Well, this one's gonna stop here anyway, so yeah, Shinkansen is gonna be waiting. In theory, it should be waiting on the lights in here as well, same like this one did. So we're gonna find out. He's gonna come all the way here and then wait for this one to leave. Shinkansen is now, yeah, it's doing like 262. It's possible he's gonna actually just come as a bullet, really, out of nowhere. Although you may have seen it's got a lot of distance there, but look at that, 272. North should be the faster one, so possibly we're gonna see more than 285. He's waiting for free pad now. It's already probably gonna be start slowing down. 277 we see on that one. Now we unloaded this train and loaded 34 people. I wonder how many more it's gonna be for, there for Shinkansen. Let's see where exactly it is. I expect it to be close still. Oh, there's still some distance, so we are somewhere there in distance. But it wasn't making the maximum speed because he was, yeah, he's thinking he needs to slow down for the station. He needs to wait for the train to leave the station fully as well. So, but 160 is still decent speed. This one now fully left, so Shinkansen can go into the station. It's gonna keep that decent speed still. And there it is, we can see Shinkansen now approaching the station. But let's speed up again this portion. Which way we should be looking? This way. Us now forward. I have a feeling we're gonna catch up again on the OBB. We can see it in the distance right there. Ah, it says now, yeah, we need to wait in here for, okay, this is the long section of the bridge again. We need to wait for the OBB to leave fully from the station before our this retro style train, I don't know the name of it again, can move, and Shinkansen is gonna be the next one. It's already waiting actually on those lights for the other train to make space, because this is one long section as well all the way to there. So yeah, they wait for each other. You should be moving now. It is. So as soon as this passes the lights, Shinkansen is gonna start moving, which we can compare then the acceleration. They probably kind of, this is slightly in on behind. Why is he doing only 21 still? That's crazy. Well, the other one, it's not fair comparison there for sure. It probably knows it's have to wait for this train essentially again until this is on the actual station, then wait for the unload. There's no point for rushing to the lights and stay there. It's taking very easy, 21 km an hour. to be precise. But I do. This is gonna actually pass this because it's not stopping there. So now it's gonna speed up. Look at that, instantly to 90s. It must be faster, way faster in acceleration anyway. Shinkansen, I believe. Oh, it's absolutely crazy. That was real time as well. We didn't have time sped up or something like that. It simply is that fast. Now, this is interesting to know. Let's go right into the face of the... How can two of you be on the same... Oh, this is not the same line. That's the fast one. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. This one is on the left. The fast on the right. Oh, this actually invites the overtaking, but no, it will not happen. It's not long enough. This is gonna stop it on there. Now, Shinkansen, where are you? Shinkansen, that's Shinkansen. Or is it? Which one is this one? No, that's the ES team. Where's Shinkansen? Oh, he wasn't still let off to the from the bridge to the station either. It's not gonna stop there though. That's why. Well, he should be free all the way to the it's going. So it's taking it easy. He knows there's no need really to rush. You can't really go that close to the train. It's not safe. It's not gonna stop here neither, but it's still slowing down essentially. It's waiting for free path. It's too fast. That's the safety measures for this train. They will not allow it, all the way to the lights in here. That's what it is. Although it's passing the light, it will be not now. There needs to be a much bigger distance between the lights and him. Perhaps the limits are like 2 or 3 lights before it can start moving. I don't know. This station is really amazing me. Wait, that's not even the one. This is now super busy as well. This was the one super busy, and then it's the Pittsburgh. What the hell? Now we get 3 of them. How much is waiting for North Fast? Only 16 though. Not a bad war. But it's good to see it was full. Look at that, we're actually making money, 70 million regardless of this being there. It does really make me wanna keep this train. But they're kind of crawling behind each other. There's probably no point. We need to build that bypass for the North Fast, and we're gonna keep that, and then we can keep 2 of those on the slow one. But this one will catch up on the other one as well, and it won't be able to overtake it. Won't make sense. And if I put both of them on the fast one, they will definitely this is only one track for the fast one. I will not be able to overtake at any point. But this must be making money, I guess. Well, it is. Yes, it is. But Shinkansen is making therefore less than it should, because he's following that one. Yeah. You know what? It was before it was even before it was 2 million, and now we added one more extra train there, and this train is actually making money. So it kind of shows you like it is actually, working as a side. You need to build the confidence, and people start using it. The more services you actually provide. The same is with the trams. I do believe if they multiply that over time, it may take 5 years, but in 5 years there'll be profit. All the stations will be suddenly full of people because they know there'll be tram every minute, so everybody's just gonna wait. Because next minute there'll be next tram. I'm not gonna be walking. So the better is the frequency, then more interesting builds. If you look at North Fast now, it's unbeatable 9 minutes around the loop. The TGV is second best, South Fast 17 minutes. And the basic loops are 22 minutes for the north. It's faster, yeah, definitely it's faster this way because the south is 25. So you can see clearly there that this 9 minutes really helped. North Fast is not losing 2 minutes now. So we actually added one extra train which was supposed to eat away 1 million, and it reduced it by 1.4 million in profits. Oh, it now just jumped because of the maintenance, but we do know this one is not gonna stop. Okay, because we're skipping that one, but this one again is rammed. We have 18 people still in the train, and then we could possibly take from here 85 people, which will be, a massive cash in again. And let's have a look how it looks on the Pittsburgh as well. This is good station too. North Fast is 23, south fast 25, so it's kind of equal, but it's more definitely the north loop is just 2. It's too slow. look look at this. Yeah, that's the OBB. This is the steam, and Shinkansen is also stopped. Is he supposed to stop here? He's not supposed to stop here, he's just waiting. Yeah, he was just... Or was he supposed to stop? I'm not sure now. No, it's not, because he's gonna be stopping there. I was just waiting for a clear path. Oh wait, this is gonna be Ingrid North. No, he's stopping there still. Okay, never mind. Yeah, they're kind of running away from me. It looks like what we're gonna be caught now. Fully. Only one train can be on the station. This is gonna be waiting here. Shinkansen is gonna be waiting at these lights. Because he's gonna be speeding past this train station. It's good to see it's busy. I'll tell you what, probably those which are doing very well, we should probably multiply the trams just based on that. Like, literally, like, yeah, just gonna make even more profit. So on the north, basic, look, one person wants to go out of all these people. Just one was like, yeah, I'll gotta use the north. No, it's too slow for them now. It makes no sense in comparison to the north fast, and it's right behind him. So maybe it's not any faster, but they know this service is gonna come twice as often. So this one, it's kind of silly because really the Shinkansen was waiting here for him. Regardless, yeah, he was still waiting on the lights there. Yeah, it definitely needs more than 2 lights. Or maybe it's because it can't. Yeah, it cannot accept this light. Well, there's no lights on this side. What I'm talking about. This is one full section. This section is long all the way to here. Yeah, so until that train was gone, he couldn't enter there. Otherwise, he'll be otherwise he'll be on his ass as well. So, oh shit! Did I just allow it to load? Yes, I did. Well, I can't sell this then. I'll just kill my profit. I guess we're gonna keep it, boys. And we're making money. I'm just gonna build a bypass. And but this will go on bypass too. We're just gonna have to, I don't know. Just gonna have to put this on the smaller one, yeah, after all, and then bypass will be just for the Shinkansen. And people will flip to the basic north, I guess, then. Oh, see this bad boy. Now these people, they're still waiting there because we couldn't only take 48. All those people going north fast, and there's still 63 waiting. It's crazy. Pretty much the station, it looks full, but all of it is going north fast now. Like, all these people want to go on the service. And it's not any, well, I say it's not any faster, but just because of the 2 trains, its frequency is crazy. It says now actually it's more than 9 minutes, 10 minutes, but you know, it's still better than North Loop, which is 22. I guess add more trains makes more money. At this point, we literally start making money now. We get 18 millions. And look, this is gonna make it worth for the Shinkansen to exist. Because so far it wasn't making much money behind the other train, literally losing money. But it's not that bad. I mean, 1 million in minus. It used to be 2 millions. Now it's only 1. And this will be the biggest paycheck now. Going to the Pittsburgh with 68 people. It's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. And over time the confidence is gonna only increase. It's gonna be getting better financially. We should start doing the bypass for the north. But once we have the bypass, this will be so much faster than the steam futuristic train. It'll make no sense to have it on north fast. We'll have to flip it afterwards. But since there'll be the bypass built, the time will be actually great. It can be still in 10 minutes. I mean, with the south bypass, south fast is 17. Never mind that. But a north is a bit faster, maybe like 15. Look at this. What the actual fuck? Look at this. What's going on in here? North fast 42, south fast 59. It's increasing definitely demand. Holy macaroni, those three, maybe four are dead. Pretty much, that's not totally dead, but it's not great. This is also not great. Oh, we're just probably collecting all of them. After, because they cannot go after each other yet. It will take a time, but definitely, I mean, this one had the potential. Which was those two look still, yeah, definitely increasing. Like we just collecting the people, but they're increasing already rapidly. All of this section here is making money like crazy. This one has potential, but this one is also like money crazy. And then we got a couple dead on here. But this is also like not that bad already. Already not that bad. It's definitely making worth the time, and maybe we finally gonna see profits coming from the main loops and not just from the Pittsburgh to West Jordan. I'm not sure how much money we make now, it's still in minus, but you know, if we still take 38 people after the other trains, 39 actually, it's not too bad, and the steam train is just right here. And it must have been full, he lost 3 people on the way along, somehow. And the one before it is this one stopping, but that's going on the north normal. Let's build the bypass. Oh no, not that first, because we had the Orca. I wanted to see if we can actually, because we've seen it twice now for some reason. Is Orca in locomotives? It's not here. Oh wait, it is. It's 2026. Yeah, this came in 2025. 180 is not that impressive. 150 ton is a bit heavier than the actual OBB. 12,000 power is absolutely insane. Tractor FL 800 is absolutely insane. This is shooting up to 180, similar to this in design, but this one is going to 50 if it can, but not as fast. Again, it's 13,500, which is insane power, and 2,000 traction effort in comparison. I mean, this is less traction effort, but running cost is only 400,000. Like, this costs nothing. Essentially, this is a replacement for the OBB. In performance, but we need to buy the carriages for that as well. Because multiple units, Orca is not here again. No, but we can look at the OBB. 180, yes. Weight 160. That's for the whole unit with the passenger carriages as well. 3,000 power and 224. 160 ton, 3,000, 224. 3,000 power, 160, 224. Yeah, definitely. It's lighter, much more power, much more traction. Only costs 50,000 more to run. However, the 150 torque is not accurate because it doesn't account for the carriages. This one is 160. We got 10 tons for the carriages. We need carriage, which will be probably Orca. Those can go. We can attach those wagons on the steam one. This can go up to 300. We can put this one also on the Orca itself, but we don't need actually this fast. We just need 120, which is the lightest one. 50 tons. Those are only 5 tons. Oh my god, they weigh nothing. As well, they do not weigh anything at all. That's really cheating. I don't know what kind of alloy is that, but it's like super cheating. And it takes more passengers as well per one. So it won't be heavy. Like 2 of those can take 50 people, which is not as good as 81 on those. But you know what? We can make it slightly more heavier than 160. Let's say we can make it 170. It's still gonna be like 4 times as much power, 4 times as much traction, 50 grand more a year. 35 years on this one. Orca has 50. This Orca is no-brainer. Time to replace. Let's test it on the Pittsburgh West Jordan, but we also need to find where is the steam machine. Is this the steam machine? No, that's the Shinkansen Farm steam machine. So steam machine is this one. We need to catch it before again and put it into. That's not that. They're even closer. Steam machine is here. Yeah, they're literally dragging one behind another. Can put the Orca carriage on this one. It's gonna shoot up to 250. And that carriage is cheaper than this. It's much lighter as well. I didn't check actually, but I bet it's much cheaper to operate. It's again one of the cheats from the mods. Like, oh, okay, it's futuristic technologies. I don't know, super light and easy to manufacture alloy, which can be also manufactured very quickly. So okay, it's cheap and everything. It's simply better in every aspect. 115,000. Well, that's hard to compare to what is the other one. But that's 115,000 on top of that. Okay, so it's more than 50,000 a year. It's gonna be twice the price for maintenance. Yeah, it's gonna be twice the much for the maintenance. Okay, now we're gonna keep those. Again, that's not bust the economy. Gonna keep those for now. It's the best option. But this one's definitely gonna be. We're gonna replace the carriages. Absolutely, we can afford a lot more on them. So even let's compare those wagons here. That's what I want to check. This one we had before on the 150, and that costs 103,000. Okay, so it's a third less. Now we have this one, which is even less. Okay, so at least the running cost is kind of higher. Oh, sorry, that's 115. Sorry, this is 13. So it's about the same. At least a bit cheaper. Okay, yeah, not just available again. It's in every aspect better. Regardless, so it's worth it extra. 20k per one. It's also more passengers. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. Of course we're gonna do that. And there's a chance with this acceleration it maybe overtake the one that's in front of him. Maybe we're gonna see that. We're certainly gonna see that if I do the extension, the bypass, and the one that was almost asking to be finished was this one here. Let's before this city gonna grow to the point of no return. And it's already to the point of no return. It's only one house I need to get rid of. Sorry. Did I see correctly? We paid more million for that. Oh. So it's not actually cheap. I'm not certain what I want to do here with the bypass. I want to go to tunnel. Let's stop here in case we need to do any kind of bend and then avoid everything. Where is this one again? I can't miss the depot. But oh, that's way away. I don't even know where's the depot now. It's in here. That's literally half the way away. Okay. The bypass was this section, isn't it? Yeah, it was here. So let's have a look at the north face again. We need to see which one we're gonna skip. This one we are loading on, of course. That's why it is bypass. That's kind of makes sense. So the station we need to skip is this one. So there's almost no point here for us to go exactly the same way, like next to each other tracks. But we can probably follow it all the way to here, and then we need to separate and skip this on the left side, this town somehow. We may need to do that sooner. Let's plan for the connection in here, for the bypass first at this side. Because until this is sorted, we can't really do anything. So we need to exit in here into separate bypass. And I think at the current setting it's not even possible. The angle, we need to shorten this up a bit. $2027 now, okay. Yeah, there's no way we can do without rebuilding a little bit of that. Which is perfectly fine. Oh, there's the next train and we can't even do that yet. But optimally, the bypass will be somewhere here anyway. Like this. At this angle, we can prepare that much. And then you will have to separate at some angle. Oh, and that speed is not really cool, so unless we go in next to it and bend somewhere else where we need to exit, then it will be on this side. Is this gonna be something that we can look into? Well, is it possible for us to skip this on here? If that's below the ground, then perhaps, but will be hard. You see, I'm thinking the easiest way will be somewhere going this way, but the angle is gonna be much bigger. It's gonna approach this way. It may not even be worth it then. This will cost us 1.36 million just to try that. Again, we don't have that kind of money to just, you know, burn it essentially. And I don't think we can do safely a track in here underneath. We'll have to emerge in here, then has to be a bridge, and then we can connect it there. It's gonna be very difficult to make it. Shinkansen is still held back massively. Can't even plant this yet. Need to make a decision. Do I wanna do it this way to guarantee that fast speed, at least for this portion, and then we're gonna need to figure out this somehow. Even if it has to go below in here, in theory it can. And then something like this crossing in here, connecting there. I guess, yeah, I think this section is gonna be the way like this, so we can do that. Now again, Shinkansen has to wait for all this to be on. So first train is blocking it here at the station. Next one is on the lights, meaning this one can't even leave the station yet. But as soon as this one is almost leaving station, we'll be able to look into that. So now this one's gonna accelerate. And there must be some safety boundaries. Technically it should start. That train is gone. Still waiting for it to pass the first light, I guess. After the station. I thought a station is considered to be lights, really, but it's probably not. In some instances not. Because sometimes I can guarantee you, as soon as that leaves the station, the other train will come in there. So that means Shinkansen's moved. But it's crawling again because he knows he will catch it up anyway, so he's going 20 kilometers an hour again. That's also just burning money. Yeah, we need to do the bypass as soon as we can, because this is gonna be painful, and it's not even financially that great, really. End of the day. I'm not even sure we will be able to adjust it now, since there's a train on there. Well, let's pause it and let's see if we can or not. So let's say this has to really go and that has to go, but outside of that, we should be able to keep the rest, so it's not gonna be that much hassle. This can be connected, that's good news. Now we need to rebuild the normal track next to it, but this one will have to start bending somewhere here a lot sooner. Actually, let's do it in here just to make sure. It's connecting as soon as possible. It should be before the lights, or after the lights. Yeah, it needs to be split somewhere here, since the light is in here. Or we can just move the light. That's much easier, yeah. So we can approach 53, it's probably overkill. Okay, we better speed. 75 is reasonable, but now the signal light is in. We'll need to get rid of it, I can understand. Because it will only accelerate anyway, so it's going this way regardless. So if we put it at 75, still a light in the way. Is it the waypoint? Yes, it is the waypoint. We have to get rid of the waypoint. We still have to retrace those different way. It's fine. Like, it's no harm at all. Let's put 75 approach. That seems to be reasonable. It's gonna be going this way. So 2 lights. Ah, look, we got new ones. Should we start using the new ones? I don't even know. what they look like really. That's what it looked like that I can see now, but I've never seen those before. Must be a mod. New futuristic ones, so let's use them. Yeah, so this is the north. They can choose it, it's separate from the south, it's fine, it doesn't matter. Now, that should allow for a neat speeds on here. Not quite, but if we extend all the way to here, it should allow us to... there we go. And again, collision. Spoke too soon. There is a collision of sorts still. Can we do... It's gonna be a bit silly, but again, if I'm struggling too much, I don't even mind to do something like this. Now the curvature on there is too high. There must be a better way. The only question is, are we gonna find it or not? So I assume if I copy this, I can't really... There's a collision already because of that weird angle I put in there on the last one, so maybe let's delete this and this portion. Let's try to work with this again. Some reasonable 75 is great, and then perhaps this is not gonna be totally... It's got to slow down to 51. Well, if we did something like... I don't like it though afterwards. It has to go to there, so even if you do like that, it's gonna be to 96. It's not optimal, is it? It's not optimal at all. I had to do the same thing. That's one of the funny things I showed you before. I had to do the same thing as well before. I guess we'll have to leave it. I don't see how else we can do it. We already compromised on 75 in here, which is okay, but then we'll have to slow down to 51 anyway. Perhaps in that case, yeah, to make it better and optimize, we ain't gonna get more than 51. Anyway, so we shouldn't ask for more than 51 on here. Leaving, and that can be slightly better angle, allowing us for... What if you just drag it right now, like this? No, there's a collision now, it will not let us over here. It has to be going away, it has to. As close as possible. But still going out, okay, 57. Well, this bend shouldn't be as drastic. It's not, yeah, it can accelerate the whole way, that's what I wanted. So it's 57 then 67 and it's gonna accelerate. That's definitely a better solution. Now that light is for the north slow, both of them, and we need to do new waypoints, so that's why it didn't matter with the waypoints being deleted, because we need new waypoints to force for the bypass on the fast one anyway. But of course this is not connected yet anywhere. We're gonna try to make it work. We get 50 million to make it happen. Now this presumably will be the hardest thing, this section here. Now we can skip this completely, so in theory you should be able to just try. Let's try it. Let's just draw a line from here, whatever it, you know, like anyway wants to go, and let's then analyze where are any complications. God, I can't even see anymore where I'm supposed to drag it. Go away. Where is that? I think it is. Okay, let's go out. Let's see. That's 33 million already in cost anyway. But there's so many problems. Look at how high it wants to go. That's literally like 500 meters in space. What if you just connect it to this? Now it's only 7 millions because it doesn't have the steep. You want to connect it to here. God damn it. Train 5 is now old. How did that happen? Okay, so this will be collision in here. Regardless, it wants to do a bridge next to that one, but it won't be able to in here anyway, so yeah, it doesn't know how to do it better. It wants to go next to each other anyway, like the whole way. That won't be possible. What will be possible though is to carry this on as it is all the way to this exit there. Yeah, that exit is the last one we can use, and then we need to change it somehow. Okay, it thinks I'm going to space. I just want to be next to each other right here. That's 2 millions. So I'm quite confident this will be the section. We're definitely gonna use this way. Nice and straight line. Beautiful bypass is going all the way to here. Oh, this bad boy, we need to watch it because where's the depot now? It's not that far away anymore. So where's the extension now? Until it will probably this train, this exit here. Yeah, this is the empty one. So, and now we just skip this one. So I'll just try something crazy. Like, can we? What if I want to go like down? I want to go like down, like really down into the floor. It can. Then we emerge, and then we need to connect it with that. So in theory it is possible, but I want to do it at easiest possible angle. Now obviously it's struggling with that. If you go higher, that's already on the level above the ground. It's not possible. Okay, so if I go here, where is the collision happening? Can't really see. Go this way. So the collision must be happening about, yeah, somewhere there. If you go like this, steeper angle, it's still 300 kilometers an hour, mind you. So let's see how far to the right we can go. Now, close behind the water, right there. And this shouldn't be, you know, it's gonna slow down the movement. It ain't gonna be 300 kilometers an hour for sure. That's a steep angle, which will kind of defy the purpose of this. We need to go more left, but we need to end behind the bridge, behind the water, I mean. That's gonna be a challenge, a real challenge. What if we can... this angle is the problem, isn't it? Yeah. Oh no, it's not breaking in here. Where is the collision actually happening right now? So it's there again. It wants us to go... Okay, so how close can we go actually to here? And then we can try to negotiate. Oh my god, that'll be bending anyway. Perhaps this tunnel was too optimistic. I was only a million though in the end. I can probably live with that. Where are you, my friends? Let's not forget about you before it's too late. It's approaching. We'll need to unload the people here. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's the other one, the slow one. Yeah, never mind. For a moment I thought maybe Shinkansen overtook someone somewhere. I'll be surprised really for that to happen. North Fast 88, yeah, that's definitely demand. The other ones must have been loaded too. It's not now, it's empty, because those two already passed through there. It's making money a little bit, yeah, it's... As long as I can see like now and then plus, it means it's running itself for free, so it's increasing just the revenue. You know, the interest in the Nordfast without impacting our economy badly, really. Let's remember we need to go to depots as soon as we unload. Let's not load anybody. Cool. Cool. Let's leave it for Shinkansen. Shinkansen can take 144 people. So all these people which now will be like, what the hell just happened? Why did you leave? 89 of them. They will not be left behind completely. Got you back, no worries. We're just gonna put some Orca carriages behind this bad boy to allow him to go up to 250, and we're gonna see who's gonna be laughing now or after. At first there was a garage limited to 150, then we added these ones which let him to go up to 200, which actually never achieved, I think, in the first place. At least we didn't see, but that was a long section, but it's always dragging behind the other one anyway. It's also limited in that aspect, but let's see what happens. Either way, the other carriages are better and not that much more expensive, and they are lighter, I believe. So pause. Let's confirm that. So if I sell those two, now the old wagons, which were this one, 201, 53 tons. 53 tons, yeah, that's what we wanted to know. 21 people, it doesn't really matter that much. This matters, how heavy it is and how fast it can go. Now the Orca ones, yeah, it's 5 tons. Okay, never mind. You can literally put 10 instead of one of that one, so you know, it's gonna shoot in acceleration like... If there's a paper behind it, let's put 75 in total, so I'm gonna put the end on there. Or is that gonna be too ugly? Since there's no Orca in front. I'll just leave it at carriages 50, but perhaps it will be more appropriate with 3 of us. Okay, we got you, my friend. You go on Nordfast again, and let's unpause. Oh, look at those! They are so pretty. That's beautiful. Well, it can go up to 250 now. The only limit is the engine itself. Top speed for 249 to be precise. And we can put 75. Oh my god, 75 people on there. How much is going on north? 41 right now. That is insane. So Shinkansen took all of them. 88. Right behind you, bro. $2,028. Okay, we come back to our project. The sooner we do it, the sooner we're gonna benefit from that. So the challenge was how are we gonna connect? Isn't it here, isn't it? No, it's not here. Which one is it? Must be here. Yeah, we need to skip this one, so it was actually from here. But it won't be probably possible. Yeah, we're probably gonna need to do it in here, and then we're gonna have to ignore this. We're gonna have to delete that tunnel and find better or the best possible angle coming here at that 300, kilometers an hour. I don't see any way out to do that. We certainly know we need to be as much left as we can, and we definitely need to cross the river as well if you want to do anything, else it's not gonna work. So let's try it again. I want to go this way, but we already know, unless we go down. Ain't gonna happen. And the alignment was before we found place in here's other. Okay, so it's somewhere here. If I go closer this way, it's not helping. Oh wait, I can go higher down to the left. Not very much. Okay, let's say we are here, but then it has to emerge out of there. And this angle is already way too heavy, I assume, for connecting it to there. Because we also have to emerge from below. Well, this is testing. It's gonna cost us 171 million, but on the bright side, everywhere we can maintain maximum speed, at least possible on those trucks, which is 300 kilometers an hour. So, I forgot, yeah, the TGV cannot go 320 at any point anyway, because 300 is the limit on those trucks anyway. Oh, money losing now or something. Oh, okay, let's test it out. And now I need to get up. How is it not connecting to the? Okay, there we go. That's 200 now instantly. Oh wait, that's getting better. And yeah, it ain't gonna let us. But even if we go now like that. Oh wait, maybe it's gonna be better angle. Like, literally need to try it before I talk. That says 300 now, but it's not commenting anywhere. That says 300 now, but there's a collision. But in theory, yeah, if that tunnel didn't exist, we can make the auto connection from tunnel. It's just not gonna be up there. Yeah, so this investment was in the end pointless, but that's why we're doing the test. I don't want to delete the whole thing though, so let's make sure. Yeah. Now don't tell me. Pause. Of course it deleted the whole fucking thing. Why wouldn't? God. Oh wait, this is this one. But yeah, I don't see any. Is this still connected? No, nothing's connected. God damn it. Well, that's beyond upsetting. Ain't gonna lie. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Breathe. This is gonna cost us tons of money. Well, as long as it's gonna be connectable, then I'll leave it at. Now wait, this should be this one, correct? Because we got 3 more to connect, which will be the one. Huh, what is going on? This must have been the basic one, yeah, guaranteed. And then there's only 2 more lanes. Why do we have... No, there's 2 more lanes in there. I'm paranoid. Okay. That's only 2.44 million. What a bargain. Okay, this one's gonna be cheaper. As I said before, it's gonna be 50% discounted because we already have one in existence. Kinda makes sense, like you already dig the hole before, you should wanna extend it. This one's going next to it. There's no problem with that. 1.34. Not exactly half price, but at least it's cheaper. That was kind of upsetting. I was careful, like, no, it's not gonna delete anything else, and bam, the whole thing vanished. The whole fucking thing vanished. Check the lines. Now they are there. On the bright side, okay. Good enough for me. Bypass. The bypass is supposed to be from here. And then it's gonna be also entering the bloody bridge. Tunnel. Oh, if it's not entering and exiting the same way, it's probably not letting us though. Oh, that's a problem. That's a bummer. That is a real bummer. It probably cannot, you know, it has to start from there. Oh god. All this money wasted. Or wait. Yeah, he's still not gonna let us. Come on, there should be no problem with that. It's still 262 now. A bypass that's not 300 kilometers an hour, it's not exactly bypass, is it? But how else we can do that though? I need to look for solutions. The game can run in the meantime. Try to maintain the 300. Unless we cross it completely. And then how are we gonna connect it on the left side? I don't think that's... Let's see, in theory, that's still 300. Well, I'm happy with this, and that's good angle as well, so far. You know what I mean? I don't see anything saying that it's gonna be slowed down from 300. That is good. And then there'll be one more loop. It won't be as fast, but you know what? It's still gonna be a longer section of 300 than otherwise. Perhaps to give it a better chance to equalize, we should make it somewhere there and then yeah, connect it like that. That's quite a good approach right there. In my opinion, I can risk the 159 on there, I'm almost out of money. And now, if you're gonna do something like this, it's a collision because of the tunnel. We can make exit ourselves. Still 300 now. We just need to cross, yeah, those lines on there to make sure we can emerge. At some points, can we go higher? No, we can't. This is still 300 though. I'm very happy with this. It's crossing the lines. You cannot risk that 1 million on there. Now we need to make this work. You know, if it's gonna go like this, it doesn't have to be... Yeah, end of the day, like, fuck it, end of the day, this didn't work regardless, so... The bypass is gonna be complete bypass, and this is not necessary, this is gonna go directly to the proposed, and that should maintain the maximum speeds. Okay, it's still going to climb in speed. Entry speed is 286, which is decent, and ever since it's going to be 300, 300, 300, 300 all the way. Skipping this station completely. All of this 300. Bam. At the station. What you got to say about that? Only two things, we got too many trains now on the fast one, because this is only one lane, so in theory, if the train's waiting here, we'll have to wait for the other one. All the way there. Maybe it's gonna separate them at least, and the Shinkansen is gonna be faster though. So at some point it's gonna catch up the other one from behind, it's gonna be held back significantly. There should be only one train on the bypass. Let's approve this. Let's put those new lights on that one. And you can enter it, and we can put forced for the fast one. So fast loop, where are you? Oh, not in my finances. Yeah, it's a lot of building. Start losing money there, but it'll be worth it. North fast. After 6, my friend, you were gonna go on to this one. Oh wait, is it twice now? There is somewhere a problem. Is it related to power? Doesn't look like. Must not be connected somewhere. Somehow. I don't see where yet. Well, it's showing the fast one down there. And on here, all the way entering the tunnel. Where's the exit? Is in here. Oh wait, that's indicating for the energy, not for the line. Well, we can certainly tell this is connected, right? It's definitely connected there. I do say so, but how do I really know? Oh, okay, I can see it like this. This needs to be connected to me. Should be still one straight line. This needs to be connected. Into there, yes. It's going definitely inside, that's connected. And this is all connected though. Where is the problem? Something somewhere is not exactly quite right. It could be a small piece of the track with the energy. It's definitely gonna be underground. These kind of problems they always are, and it's difficult to tell. God damn it! Don't tell me again. I bet the problem is somewhere here, but where? To me, it looks connected in one large piece, and yet. Says it's not. Well, the waypoint is set. This one should be going on there, but the line doesn't show like that. The north should be a yellow line. It doesn't even have now any line at all. Is he gonna say path is not free or something like that? We'll see. Is he gonna go left? Is he gonna go straight? It is going left. It just doesn't. Well, we'll see. We'll see the problem when the train will stop. That's how we find out. Let's follow it. Shinkansen behind you. Yes, it is waiting for you. So I really don't want it to be somewhere deep in the ground, as long as this is running though. $240. I thought I was gonna be more impressed than I am right now. Oh, actually, yeah, towards the maximum speed, of course, it's gonna slow down. It's gonna slowly approach the maximum speed. So never mind about that. You have to flip this train onto the basic route, and Shinkansen is gonna be taking those two over on this loop. Because now it's waiting for him all the way back. I assume it must be still staying here. Yeah, it's still staying here, waiting at the light for this train to pass over behind the lights, which will be only when it's gonna probably exit those lights behind the station. We'll see. Sometimes they wait for the other lights. Sometimes they move as soon as the other train leaves the station. We can watch it here. Oh yeah, it's been full stop. 0 occupants as well in there. This one only got 8. I don't know if the demand is lower now, but it looks like on the left side there's a lot of people. Normally 30 on there, waiting for. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We cannot not allow it to load any more people. That's it. And now I put it on depot, but instantly I'm gonna put it on north loop normal, so it can start chasing the other one. And this section is gonna be exclusive to our Shinkansen. Now it's quite a long bypass. It doesn't have to wait for the other train either. Which means if it's faster than the south, are we gonna see a new record? Are we gonna touch the 300 kilometers an hour as well? It was never more likely than now, and I'm fairly confident we're gonna break the 285, which was on the south loop. Yeah, south loop was no, there was north loop or somewhere else was 285. No, south loop was 285. But normally should be faster, it just didn't have that section there. Well, now it does. This bypass we did, which is not even visible, but we're gonna skip everything, all these problems behind, no stopping down. Right now we should be slowing down because of that station. There'll be other trains stopping us down, otherwise we're not gonna stop there anyway. But there'll be other trains stopping us down. Right now there's nothing there, so 255 it is. Okay, we went kind of downhill and then we need to climb it, but nevertheless, we're sure going faster than anything else. Well, TGV maybe is doing more right now, we never know. TGV has that 285 on its south loop. What, 270. I'm sure this is long enough for us to break 285. Or not, we'll see. Let's find out together. Let's get in there. That's for sure. I really think it's gonna happen, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be 300. Oh, I don't know, there's quite a lot of stretch in front of us. 280, and it seems like we're gonna go actually downhill now. We may help a little bit. 281. No, we're slowing down now. No, I don't know what is the reason for that, but I'll assume it has something to do with the other train. There's no train really, it's just slowing down because it needs to slow down for the station, I guess, on this distance. It's still doing 32, but it takes this long to brake, really, since braking early, to, you know, not to do a sudden brakes really, and make everybody on board sick. That's not what you want when you operate in Shinkansen. So he's doing it for the comfort of the people. It's more than 280, but it wasn't 285. It's 281 to be precise, I think. Still, 281 is faster than 180 or 250 on the other train. You can overtake them both, in theory. And again, there should be bypass now from here all the way somewhere else to skip the other one. But with 6 millions we can barely do anything, and I don't want to put myself on debt to make it happen. If anything, we're gonna have to start working on economy to see where and how we can produce more money. Because right now it even looks we're losing money, in all honesty. But I should have sold that other one now completely. Well, who knows? Maybe it's gonna increase the demand for the south. That's a normal note, so much. We never know. This one is now 45 and they're still in demand. North loop has one and north fast none. That kind of fell down on there, so it's not so busy either. And just normal north is now in demand. He may have already instantly switched over. Well, that was right there, so I do assume... Is this one the... Futuristic retro? No. This is the basic one. So what is this? It's going north. How did you overtake the other one? This was definitely behind. Well, it did overtake it, and it did overtake it on the normal route as well. How? I don't know how, but I like it. I like it a lot. That means that those two trains can be on the same track, and it will not. They will not block each other. If this can really overtake that one, the other one, at some portion, that's good enough for me. And then, although the Shinkansen is alone, also is on the North Loop with those two guys, for the most part, there will be a section when they can also overtake. At least one of them. This will be this one. This train won't be nearly as fast. And the other one is kind of fast, so you may never slow down the Shinkansen anyway. It's got very good acceleration. I guess we're gonna keep them both and see what happens. And I'm really intrigued now how that happened. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the order there, but or did we? Maybe it. But how did it? Well, you know, like we may have gone to the depot, but the OBB should have been in front of us. So when we go to the depot, just the difference will be bigger. It will not suddenly appear behind us, unless we spend their ages. But we didn't spend their ages. And at the same time, we was chased by the Shinkansen, and Shinkansen is still behind that train. Yeah, it must have been exactly between those two, and then now somehow this futuristic retro is in front of everything. Yeah, that's the futuristic retro. So this is the normal one, and that's being chased by Shinkansen 3rd. I'm surprised, but pleasantly. So I'm not mad or anything like that. Let's make that clear. The year is 2029. Wonder what else next we're gonna have to our disposal. What is different between those two? Oh, that was the Orca's going 270. It's 50,000 and it only costs 400,000. Why did I not use this yet? This one is 180. Okay, those two combined together. Okay, this one doesn't have the end, I guess. It's just the engine. Locomotive. This one is 180, so how come the faster is not here? Is it because it's in here? Maybe it was always here. That seems to be only outside one unit though. And 20 passengers there, 270. Decent, with only 25 ton of weight, with 15,000 power. Track effort is not that impressive, but it only costs 400,000. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Are you kidding me? No, there is no need for this one. That's a million something, and that's 250. Not even that, with less power, but more traction. But you know, it weighs a lot more. It begs the question. Even those are not in question, to be honest. Those, but it's still 350,000. I mean, it's still less. It made kind of perfect sense for those to use them. But the steam one, the futuristic, not anymore, but can overtake. But if that can overtake, then the Orca will definitely overtake. I don't know, who knows, he may even overtake the actual Shinkansen, you know, with that kind of possible of acceleration. It can pretty much shoot into 270 probably straight away. It weighs nothing. It has tons of power. A decent traction. Again, what is the traction on that one? Just to compare. The OBB is 224. It's not that impressive with 3000 power. It still has very decent acceleration, and its weight 160 tons. Now imagine we have Orca. She's only 35 tons with 50,000 power and 200 kilonewtons of traction. That is insane. It's only 24 less, but it costs nothing. I mean, the weight is nothing in comparison. 160, 25. That's absolutely crazy. It's only 50k more, but it lasts longer as well. 50 years, there we go. A lot faster. There's literally almost none. We need to add the carriage in there, of course, but those carriages, the wagons, again, those Orca ones, can go up to 300. What is this? Orca Hinton. I'm not sure, but 270, 300 kilometers actually is one of them. I think this is meat doesn't show properly. But even if you put this one, I mean, again, the weight is not that much. It's only 5. It's never gonna be 160 no matter what. And but the rune cost will go up. Will go up on 150 on each of those. So that's already 150 now more. It wouldn't make sense yet to replace it for Pittsburgh. Oh, something new came out. New wagon. I imagine this is also Orca of some sorts, but the futuristic one, yeah, that's gonna be now obsolete. We're looking for wagons, and it will be passenger. It's not here though. It's not freight either. Is it multiple units? I don't see it here. I don't know. Something came out again. Like, it looked like a wagon to me, but that was the one we already had. Like, where is it? There's only 3 of them again. Still begs the question: if we're gonna get more interest by making shorter the waiting times for those people, which we essentially achieved. Is this the... yeah, that's the Shinkansen, and this is the slow one then. OBB, oh, bracket slow one. I want to see the Shinkansen overtake this one on the bypass. I'm sure it's gonna happen, but yeah, you can replace those with the new ones again. It's gonna be more on maintenance, but it should attract more people, a lot more people, because of the shorter times for wait. But then the Orca's gonna be almost faster than the Shinkansen itself. That's gonna be the one slowing them down, possibly on those tracks, and the bypass is not gonna achieve much. Well, new trains will come and we replace Shinkansen with something faster. At that time, we get skyscrapers now. I won't call it skyscrapers, high rises. It's probably those we've seen in Pittsburgh. It's just all of the buildings was like that in there, so it didn't look as impressive, or impressive as those, because many buildings are still low. Just a couple of those are higher. Yeah, Shinkansen is in close by tow. Well, that's always nice. I wanna watch that race, but at the same time I wanna see how far away is now. Look at that distance he made from that one. It's crazy because he must have stopped there as well on every single station. He already made this kind of distance. It's way faster now, really. Those new kind of carriages. The power and traction equals high acceleration. Now there's nothing in front of it. It should be breaking some records as well for us. Yeah, Shinkansen is already being slowed down. Say it's there, waiting for free. But now this one's got more people. Look at that. It's definitely switched from the fast track to the normal one. Because now that's even faster for the normal people. Like, they don't know what's the name of the track. They just know this takes less time until the next train will come. So it's, in theory, it's shorter until you reach your destination. And I do want to watch. Now there'll be quite a nice section as well, isn't it? Long one, I think. The acceleration, yeah, it's decent. I mean, could be the best one. I don't know. Maybe TGV is equal as good. Or the Shinkansen is hard to tell. But I'm sure it's gonna break 200 kilometers an hour, no problem now. And we're probably gonna see it again at 250 pretty soon. Yeah. Make a wink at the cars. Laughing their faces, look at how slow you are in comparison. Should have taken the train. He's already slowing down because you need to stop for the for the station itself. Oh, this is the station that's the bypass starting out. Yeah, I want to definitely see that. How many people waiting there now? How's the other one looking like? Same. Oh my god, it's fully stacked. They're just waiting for those trains to come there. Crazy. Crazy. Gonna add one of the Orcas on the normal side as well to make it 3 trains, same like this one. We're gonna replace this with Orca. There'll be one slow one. They'll be able still to overtake each other between those 2 lines, which we already pre-built it before. And we're gonna have a fast line, which will be complete bypass, and it may not overtake the Orca. They're probably gonna be too fast for that. It's gonna slow them down, but it will definitely overtake the slow one on those bypasses. And the Orcas are not gonna slow it down either, because it's gonna be like fast enough. It's not gonna overtake those, but it's not gonna. The Orcas will not slow it down, and it can still overtake the slow one. That's when it's gonna actually make sense, the composition and the design of the trucks. So it makes perfect sense to do that like that. As a matter of fact, we get 9 millions. Oh, why did I close all of that down? I wanted to watch the race between the OBB and the Shinkansen. Almost being close by. Oh, I don't see him though. Where are you? Is he all the way here? Oh my god, I have to wait all the way. That's one long section again. Well, it's all good and nice. Is this TGV or is it the normal one? That's a TGV. Okay, let's go into the... Gonna have too much things to watch if I do now though. I probably should wait one after another, because I want to see the Orca as well. And compare on the south one. Yeah, let's do it this way. Let's watch this one until it goes to the point of the overtake. Oh wait, I need to watch the... because I need to put this one into the depot and replace it with the Orca anyway. Oh, too many things to watch. Hopefully I'm not gonna miss it in order. Shinkansen casually doing 220, 230. It's definitely faster than actually this one, like when we do this. Oh, well, it's on the fast one anyway. But yeah, anyway, it's the same track. Like when we did see the futuristic retro going 220. Not yet, I guess. And Shinkansen is very casually doing it. I've seen it out to 260, so that's not. Yeah, that's probably no comparison really. It is impressive, but Shinkansen is Shinkansen. So like we can put TGV in there, it's gonna show it as well. But it has the power. I guess the tonnage with that kind of power is not a problem. But the acceleration has a limit because it's a steam, it's not electric. So that's probably plays into the why it's not as actually impressive. The power is there, traction's there, but acceleration will not be. It's still steam after all. So this is a section when I assume this will go straight. But the Shinkansen can go left. The question is, can it overtake it? It's waiting now for free pass because it knows it's still on the station right here. Now how far away he has to brake? Because he's already braking now. It's not actually that far away, I do believe. Let's watch the Shinkansen. Is OBB gonna be overtaken in the bypass? Now, now's the time to make a bet, guys. I will put my money on Shinkansen. I do have that confidence in it. Just to confirm, this one's going straight, yeah, and we maybe not seeing the tunnels there, but I'm sure it is there. It's gonna go enter there. It's graphical glitch now. It's fine. So that's already entered the tunnel. Meantime, Shinkansen is crawling to the station. at moderate speeds, but as soon as it left to the tunnel, now it's actually increasing a little bit. Yeah, there's some kind of safe distance. And the faster the train is, the more distance it keeps away from the small ones. However, oh wait, this one, is this the steam one is doing 202 now? It must be the steam one, the retro. But also the other one, it's very impressive performance, it's already doing 160, yeah? We didn't even unload in here, just yet. I still think it's gonna catch it though. It doesn't have to wait. Now, for the other train to pass fully the whole section, it can simply go left. Come on, Shikasen, don't waste too much time. And look at the acceleration. Is there any doubt? Now he has to wait for the bend on there. That's still 55 limited, that's why it can't really go here. But after that, it's gonna shoot again. Let's watch it. Look. Look. It's gonna climb like crazy. Now the other one is actually waiting for the train in front of it. I don't know why it's doing 50 only. It's kind of sped up, but it must have been something to do with this one. I assume we're definitely going to overtake it in that case. I mean, it's only doing 84, we're already closing by a big difference. Now it's speeding up, but it won't be enough. Shikasen is going to have advantage in speed from now on. All the way to the next station. This one still has to stop on the next one. It's only doing the bridge, it's going to stop on the next station. And I think that's the moment we're gonna come up now behind it. Yeah, we're gonna see it somewhere there in the distance, yeah, on top of the bridge. But we don't need to stop, and there's no reason for us to stop. 230, you're gonna just fly by and overtake. That's the overtake right there. Actually, easy overtake. I don't even know why I was scared or worried it may not actually happen. Because it's not only about how long is the section, it's the fact we didn't have to be stopped because of the station now. The Shinkansen was not supposed to be stopping here, it's just because of the slow trains. You had to wait for them to leave. But now there's no waiting. Yeah, they're wasting time in there. You know, comfortably outrun them at 260 and still climbing. Is this OBB waiting for a TGV in station or something? Why is he going so slow? There's no TGV in there. It looked like it was going extremely slow for no reason. And now, where are you, my friend? There's certain order of things we need to do. We've seen that overtake to happen, so I'm very happy with that. We don't need to watch that anymore. We get still time. Okay, so that means we get time to unleash the beast on south. There's a TGV. We're gonna see the fight between TGV and the Orca. Let's get it. We want this Orca. Was it this one or the other one? Guys, 25 tons, 270. I think this one, 400k, yeah. Just confirm it quickly. Yeah, that was 180. There's no question about it. This Orca, yes. We need wagon, we need passenger. We want the meter. Twice and the Hinton as well, whatever. It's gonna be nice. Let's put it on south, normal. And the question we wanna ask, because this is gonna be insane acceleration, insane. It's gonna be something else. 2031. Look at this beauty. As soon as it's blocked by something now, it's possible it's gonna be the TGV, but TGV has its own lane. So I assume. Oh, look. What is that? Jesus Christ. It's already waiting for free paths. Something's blocking it. It's probably TGV at the station, yeah? It wanted to go like crazy. Now this is gonna be the fastest train for sure. The limitation is 270 though, and the TGV is gonna do 285. So at some point it's gonna be faster anyway. And that's why it's gonna be running the faster track and the bypass for itself. Well, I do wonder if it's gonna overtake on some of the bypass. It will have to stop on every single station though, so it shouldn't never happen. The TGV should be still a lot faster, regardless. But yeah, it was kind of funny. I wonder what's gonna happen now, because this is gonna be a long straight, and I want to see what kind of acceleration it's gonna actually do. There's 4 people there. Now let's watch together. The TGV is already on its own track, I believe. It's already on the bypass, so it will not slow it down. There's some kind of prescribed length how long we have to stay there. That's the only thing. Look at, oh my god. That's 100 already, guys. 150. 200. 250. And now slowing down, it's something in front of it, I guess. Perhaps a slow one. So we're gonna replace that one as well with this kind of beast. A bullet. Really. Yeah, there was nothing there. It must have been the bend in the truck. This bend, yeah, it was slowing down for that. Teacher's gonna comfortably pass that station. It's overtaken it anyway. You, my friend. Oh, not you. You, my friend. If you wanna load any people, you wanna go straight into the depot. So I can no doubt this is gonna overtake when we replace it. The old train, like this, got no chance at all to destroy it. Even this one did. Probably did it already. Not probably. It happened. I didn't see it happen, but that was the only conclusion. At first he was behind the OBB and then suddenly he was in front of it, and now he's got a massive lead as well. Click, go off, and we can confirm how much of a lead it is. So that's this team one, and this must be, that's actually the Shinkansen, which overtook also the slow one, and the slow one is now last, as it should be, behind. It's nobody's blocking anybody now, right now. Maybe this is gonna block at some point Shinkansen again, but Shinkansen then can take the bypass once again. It's gonna overtake this one as well, because I didn't think about waiting at the station. It will happen, so I'm sure we will still overtake it comfortably. If it can overtake the Orca, that's a questionable, because the acceleration is absolutely insane. I don't think even the stop at the station may matter end of the day, but it will not block Shinkansen at any point, because the acceleration again is just way too much. Now, you buddy, you was supposed to go to the depot. I put Orca to depot. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. Orca, you've been on salt loop normal. Sorry about that. I'm bloody idiot. Okay, we're gonna have to speed this thing up. I wanna get it off the track as soon as I can. Without forgetting. People waiting here. Some. But 73 on 75, that's a pretty good deal. I'm gonna take another 50. So now the North Basic is making quite, you know, attracting quite a lot of people as well. Undoubtedly. And probably the fast one is now, which has less again. But that's not a problem. We are comfortably running two trains on the one direction loop on the slower one essentially, and then one extra as well for the fast one. And we have at least one bypass for the north as well. The south is fully bypassed. Everything, so that's really as quick as it can get on the south line. But north line should be even faster than that. So I do wonder when we're gonna finish the whole bypass, if it's gonna take, it must take less than 17 minutes. It's probably gonna be like 15 minutes loop in one direction. But we must have reduced massively the times for the basic loops as well. Like the Orca is insane. I don't know how quickly it can do, but maybe only one minute difference between the TGV and Orca, and it will stop at every single station as well. So you know, you consider that. It's really crazy. There's something in front of us. I've seen people vanishing, but look at the interest as well. This one was okay in there. That was for the south. Loading up people on that side, and there's still a massive demand. Massive demand. We're gonna collect it with the Orca. Maybe we're gonna see it soon. Like it's gonna be like shooting bullet. Look how many people waiting here. It's full, and there's still people left behind. Great for Shinkansen, who actually caught up. That's the proof. This is definitely faster than this. It caught it up again. It may have. It may overtake it on the bypass. We'll see that. We'll test it and see that if that's gonna happen. I do believe it may. And I think that song I just heard, and I didn't realize it's something that blurred. That was probably the Orca. Just if you blink, you miss it at 4 times speed increase, because that's like 250 times 4. 1000 kilometers an hour. Again, you blink, you may miss it completely. So this is not the section we wanna watch still, to see the race between the Shinkansen and this one, which I do believe now firmly there's a bypass down. Shinkansen is gonna win it. Should be close to behind. It'll be a lot more challenging than the OBB. I'll grant him that much. But again, this has to stop on an extra station as well. The Shinkansen is gonna already be in fully accelerated speed, passing by about 230 next to the station when this was gonna be just starting, and the acceleration is not actually as great in comparison. It's gonna destroy it. Like Shinkansen is right here. Right? Look at that, doing comfortably 175, like as if nothing going on. So let's watch this moment. So this is gonna enter in real time. The straight one, it's not something to laugh about. I mean, it's already doing 70, yeah. So it's not like I don't have enough respect against it, but again, it's not Shinkansen. Shinkansen is also like crazy. Nowhere near as good acceleration as Orca. Like Orca is out of the world. Like that's a level which doesn't exist right now in real life. So it's really mind-boggling, but will be definitely enough to beat that one. Unless that train is gonna reach the next station and start rolling down, and this one's gonna be still just leaving this station, I don't think there's any chance for the other train to win. If this is gonna get a head start, leaving this station before the futuristic retro train is gonna be starting, leaving the other station, is just stopping himself. Now, how far away it actually is right now from the station? It's still quite a stretch. We already are parking. I don't think it's got any chance at all. It is gonna stop there, while Shinkansen is gonna be fully in motion already and close by. We will overtake it now, and that will be a proof that the bypass is working. Actually, it's entering the station now, isn't it? No, it's entering just the bridge, and the bridge is long enough itself. And right now it's doing only 70. Well, it's accessing now, but I think we're still gonna catch it soon as this last wagon, the last car, is gonna be in straight. We can start, yeah, shooting acceleration up. At some point we're gonna overtake it easily. 120 there, 90 now for Shinkansen. Let's see. It's a lot faster. There's no comparison. And that one is now slowing down because of the station. So it's already doing less than Shinkansen. Shinkansen in the meantime, let's speed this part up, watching the hills. He's doing 200 now. Okay, the other train now just unloaded, and he's loading new people. It's gonna start moving soon. Oh, but we are way too close and we're doing 250. Like, there's no way. We're not gonna overtake it. Like, it's gonna be comfortable again. I thought it's gonna be closer than this, but there's no way. Yeah, it's doing 60 now. It's a decent acceleration actually, yeah. That's again real time. Decent, but we're doing 250. It's also in tunnel, we're not gonna actually see it. You know, but it's gonna actually come out of the tunnel. There we go. And this is the difference in the speed we have right now. Is there any doubt at all? A beautiful moment. And very satisfactory as well. It worked. I'm so happy. We spent so much money and time. So many failures as well in there. Like, oh my god, when we deleted those ones and stuff like that. Headaches, but it was worth it. It was worth it. No, we don't need to watch Shinkansen anymore. We're actually gonna have to watch this one because we do need to sell it and replace it with the Orca. Our money actually, I didn't watch that, but that's getting kind of low. Even question if we can afford to buy Orca. He's gonna continue that way. I thought it was going in better because there's more people now on the trains. I mean, those trains possibly even gonna start making money. Shinkansen is gonna actually slow down now. This one. It's gonna be good soon. Yeah, it's not gonna hold it for way too much. And this one is faster than the OBB, which is nowhere near anyway. To this one, yeah. So this is not gonna hold the other one either. Fantastic. So this is going on in front of us. Is it gonna be the Orca or is it gonna be TGV? That's Orca. Now that is, look, that's gonna be like a bullet. I know it's 4 times as fast in time, but again, like unheard of. Oh, we're waiting for the slow. We must have got it up. Yeah, it's at the station there. But those one, oh no, this is one full section. Yeah, there's no light split in it, so we need to wait for it. And this should be the last station, I guess, before the depot. So I should slow it down right now into normal speed as soon as we actually dock at the station. I don't want to spend too much time there. Just look how many people still waiting. I'm sure it's for this one. It's gonna be full again. This is gonna make so much money. It's gonna be in plus. I mean, the money is coming up. Bump. It wasn't actually that many unloaded. There's still 60 people waiting. It's probably gonna. It was going to Pittsburgh. I had to dump them though. Sadly, I had to dump them. It's about 60 people or 50 because we want to go to depot and replace it with the Orca. But look how many people waiting now on Pittsburgh. It's great. It's working, guys. It's working. Everything's gonna be making money. Let's just quickly check how Railroad's doing now. Cheating was of course making money. Shinkansen is greatly in minus 2 millions. The same with TGV. But look at that. North is making money now, and South Loop is making 2 millions, guys. 2 bloody millions. I woke up in a Bugatti. We're gonna be rolling, and they're gonna be hating. Let's sell this, and let's replace it with 2 carriages in the middle, 1 Orca at the front, and 1 wagon passenger at the back like that. And this is supposed to be north normal. Yes. Go and have fun. Is there anything in front of us now? Probably not. Like, we can as well just watch this one and see what happens, if the Shinkansen is gonna catch it up at some point or not. But the acceleration is gonna be like out of the world. Let's enjoy the one trip, one loop around. We lost. Oh, we lost 7 millions because this is that is expensive. At least we were able to afford it without borrowing money. That's all I get to say about that. But let's enjoy one final trip around, and that's gonna be the end of today's session and today's episode. The year right now is 2033. Now this is gonna be quite quick anyway, so well, it may take 4 years, so maybe we're gonna finish like 2034 or 2035 possibly. One never knows. There will be more trains coming in. I know there's more. There was quite a lot of mods I downloaded, and the futuristic ones there was at least 10 or maybe 15. Don't really remember, to be honest, but I know there's more. This is not the last one we're gonna see, and I think we're gonna see a new models kind of spread it all the way to 2050, and then there'll be nothing else after 2050. We took all of them. Every single person was waiting on this one, on normal North, 65 people. So Shinkansen has bad time. Nobody wants to use the fast service now at all. We're gonna build some bypass for him. More bypasses everywhere, and we're gonna put 2 of those trains as well in there, I guess, and that's gonna solve the problem. Yeah, the limit is only the bend. Like, this acceleration is always like putting the train at the maximum possible speed almost in instants. As soon as that speed is possible, we're just gonna shoot. Hi, what is blocking us now? Must be the bend. All this long section. Is there a possibility of train in front of us? No, there's not. It's this one, but what is it? That could be Shinkansen. Let's see if we can catch it. It must be Shinkansen. It's 144 on there. Now this is shooting suddenly in acceleration, but again, kind of with reservation. I wonder. Okay, now we're shooting again. Look at that. 250. And now slowing down again for some reason. Perhaps. I don't know why. I mean, this bend should be. No, it's bended. Maybe I wasn't thinking back in the day. It was probably. It couldn't come in that 220 limit. Now he's going 180 though. It's probably because he has to brake because of the station now. It was probably a combination of the bend in the track plus the fact how far away is the station. And again, the train doesn't want to brake like suddenly, otherwise everybody's gonna get sick. But it's definitely shooting in acceleration, like as a bullet, will pin you into your seat, guaranteed. If you're not sitting properly or something like that, it's gonna break your neck. So it's insane, really. And we are watching. It doesn't show now. It is definitely Shinkansen. I mean, just the places alone, 144 is guaranteed. It's Shinkansen, and we're gonna see is he gonna catch it or not. Shinkansen still have the advantage of skipping every second station, mind you, and it's got the bypass too. So if there's a train in front of it, the slow one holding it back in that section, it will not stop because of that. It will just pass it. This one will still have to wait for that slow one, and then overtake it. It will definitely overtake the slow train comfortably on its own loop. It's gonna be full now. It's gonna go up to 90, 80. Okay, there's a lot of people on the south section as well. Good to see. But they almost instantly almost equalize the speed on that. It's not actually as fast. Nowhere near. And again, there will be this bend. It has to wait. We should start forcing the optimal tracks for those slow ones as well, because they don't want to go the optimal way. And that'll be something I'm gonna look into in the next episode. We're gonna put some vehicles in there. We're gonna make sure they're gonna go always in straight line. So yeah, the game is kind of stupid. At first I thought it was actually still calculating the most optimal weight, but it wasn't. It's just quirky. Sometimes it does properly, sometimes it doesn't do it properly. That was definitely a bad call, and it cost us a lot of speed. But now again, I have no explanation. Oh, it's because he's going left again, isn't it? The bend, yeah. If he goes straight, it will just shoot at 250 the whole time, or 270. And now he's dragging down on the lower speeds. And now he's going to be slowing down because there is another bend before the station. Yeah, there's not even a chance. No, if there was ever chance to beat this one, because he still skipped every second station. I mean, we don't even have to watch it. The Shinkansen is already at the bypass section, doing 270. While this is scrolling at 80. At least we're gonna see how many floors it is, how many times this is gonna go left instead of going straight. It's probably every single time. The game is broken. But there are some extremely long sections as well, so we're gonna see it to shoot to 270. Oh no, because then again we have to slow down because of the next station. It may not happen, we'll see. So far it actually wasn't as... It's impressive in acceleration because we can see how fast it accelerates. But we haven't seen it going really more than 200, I don't think once. It was like 180 was the fastest one I've seen so far on him, which is kind of sad. The other slow train can do that too. Only not as quick, essentially. Okay, now it looks like we're gonna break 180. There we go, 200. 250 is absolutely insane. 260. 270 is the limit, so now we slow down towards the highest limit. But yeah, he's gonna cruise now at 270. I'm sure there'll be the other futuristic trains which will have pretty much the same acceleration, if not faster one. But with top speed of 400 kilometers an hour, and yes, you heard me right, 400. But that also means there'll be, I don't remember exactly, but there must have been a new type of trucks, because those trucks didn't allow for more than 300. I think there was it was the magnetic levitation, so maglev as a shortcut, magnetic levitation, so there's no actual wheels, just kind of float in the magnetic field. But it's a simple upgrade. I think it's the same like with the roads. It's just gonna be the button with, you know, for the plus. In here somewhere we do the plus, and it's gonna upgrade all of those for cost, of course, but no real hassle to rebuild something really. It's just gonna cost money, and then we will be able to put those trays on there. But that also means we'll have to get rid of all of those, which are the old ones, I guess. You can't run the wheel-based trains on a Maglev rail track. That's not even a track anymore. It's like without path, I should call it, I guess. It's no actual rail. Well, technically they are, but they are made of magnets. There's no actual friction. It's just levitation, or if you float. It's like hovering, almost. Same kind of principle. Oh, it's not the same. I'm blabbing. Hovering is still, you got still contact with the ground, but gently on the floaty. But maglev is not contact at all. There's no friction at all. Amazing technology, if you ask me. And Japan already has it like for many years. I think they started with that back in 1970s, to be honest. And in today's, it's probably all of their trucks. Like the whole railway is just maglev and nothing else. Maybe some not main connection. You know, it may be like the old traditional one rail track like this, but all the main connections connecting all the big cities, forget it. Like the main connections will be maglev, all of them, guaranteed. So I guess we're gonna see it shoot now again in 270. I'm gonna cruise there for a while. Oh, there's already some kind of slowing down. Probably next station in sight or something. I don't know. It's definitely not a bend, because I know that I was designing those bends for 300 kilometers an hour. It's really just slowing down because the station is already there. It doesn't want to brake suddenly. It's kind of not so obvious when you have a train which doesn't accelerate this fast. And there is also the bend on there. Yeah, we're gonna have to put it. We're gonna have to force it on the straight line. For the most part, it's gonna be definitely faster on those approaches. And yeah, we just actually just now we're going to the section where is the bypass, and the Shinkansen, when I told you, when I kind of switched it off, it was already deep into the bypass. So like there's no chance at all. It's not really going that fast now. All these bands is slowing it down. Now barely went at more than 200 kilometers an hour. Only one section was actually 270. Everything else was firmly below 200, which Shinkansen was cruising above multiple times now. So we definitely have to optimize this one on the next episode. I'm just gonna follow this. Yeah, again, it went left for no reason. I'm gonna follow this episode in real time and see exactly what is he gonna do. Good thing is we are not broke anymore. I don't know where we get 5 millions. We're making money. We can definitely do some bypass for the next episode as well on the North Loop, optimize everything, and then just play with the trains really. And we're gonna build that drag race track for the trains somewhere as well. We're gonna be comparing them and see them drag racing. Like me, for instance, I can't wait to see the TGV neck to neck against Shinkansen and see which one actually is gonna do better. It's gonna be about acceleration really on those, because they both have 320 kilometers an hour, but limited on the track is 300 anyway. And there's different Skyline series in Shinkansen which have better acceleration. So out of those models, which one, if any of them, can beat TGV, or maybe all of them? I think that's kind of the purpose of the testing. We're gonna find out. And many others. There's many other trains we want to see really. I want to see Zapier in comparison to the other ones, how well it's gonna do. Sometimes I had a feeling it wasn't really that fast. Sometimes it was very impressive. So it was all over the place. But that train going from 1930s, you know, early 1930s, 1934 if I believe. That's insanity what that train could have done, and how much it cost to operate, and the cost itself as well. Yeah, just amazing, amazing train, worth every penny, and save our economy as well. The same like OBB. That's also something that we have to you know, acknowledge for the OBB. But not maybe my favorite or anything like that, but it's not like I hate it, and I definitely appreciate it. It saved our economy at some point. That's definitely the best value. It's probably still the best value for the for relative performance, although I'm maybe leaning down towards the Orca more, because it's gonna be all in all, like for the older carriages. One carriage was how much? Was it 150 extra? Could have been, or was it 100 extra? I guess so. 300,000 plus one plus 400. That's 700,000. Okay, that's twice as much as the other one, but look how much faster we're cruising on average. Like, we're literally gonna be more than twice as fast in destination, which is gonna be twice as much interest in using the service in the first place. I mean, at some point, the fact that it costs twice as much, it doesn't matter if you're making more than twice as much money, you know. And people are more likely to use the service when it's that really excellent quality service and fast. Okay, I will expect it to be shooting. Is there something blocking us? The station seems to be still quite in distance, and this train is already like doing 160. Well, I wish I could set myself like what will be the limits for when they're supposed to de-accelerate. I don't think there's any settings you can put for those trains. I'll be literally like, you're gonna start slowing down in here somewhere, like rapidly. You know, I don't care if everybody's gonna crash. Who's not wearing seatbelt is gonna be fucked. Is gonna be killed. That's their problem. I wanna go 270 as fast as I can and then accelerate as fast as I can as well, which they do. They do. They're just taking care of the people when they braking. Like they making very gentle braking. But when it comes to acceleration, who gives a fuck? They was meant to sit anyway. They was meant to be sitting. If they don't sit when I'm leaving the station, that's their problem. They're just gonna make the sound when they're leaving. I'm gonna collect every single person in here. We'll see. Okay, we get the storage, I guess. To 90 people can fit 79, and I don't see anybody else. Oh, this person just arrived. So there's also having some people there. Good to see. Yeah, he always makes the sound when he's leaving. People should be sitting on that point. So there's Orca in the opposite direction as well. We haven't seen it yet, I guess. Or was it the portion when I said if you're going you will miss it? It could have happened. I'm not sure. No, that was when we was running the retro still. We didn't see it on this loop yet. It may have been happened like when we was in the tunnels or something. There's tons of people in here as well. I mean, we're certainly making money, and I mean, yeah, the whole service improved a lot as soon as we increased the frequency of those trains. And now we allowed as well for the overtaking to happen on both routes, on the fast one on south and the fast one on north as well. We know it also works. No trains being now held back by the other ones. Not single one of them. Before it was going like really a dog chasing his own tail. Always just on your ass, really. No, there's nothing behind. There's nothing in front. Absolutely comfortably, and when it comes to that, because at some point it will come, and they will catch up on each other. But the overtaking will happen. This will overtake comfortably the OBB train. Even on the, you know, there's two tracks for that to happen on the whole, really, for the whole length of the service or this direction of this track. So we can easily overtake OBB going in the same direction. It's no problem. And Shinkansen has at least one section when he can overtake. So if he's gonna get held back, he's gonna get held back maximally for 3/4 of the track. And that's the worst case scenario. But most likely it's gonna be not, you know, that close to each other, and then it just has to wait however long it takes to get to the overtake, to the bypass really, and that'll be it. They're gonna overtake it. But it ain't gonna happen for the whole length of the track. That's guaranteed. As it did happen before. Oh, that's the other Orca. I would like to see if it's gonna overtake the other one. He's waiting for the train to go, yeah, to the station. It will overtake it easily. I want to kind of put this on there in the corner as well. There's people everywhere. Oh, this MB just collected, I guess, but there's still some people. In fact, I'm pretty sure we are done with this. Look at how many people. Jesus. We are gonna make so much money. Now I'm more interested in overtaking on the south track that's supposed to happen. Now the OBB is still stationed here. I'm gonna confirm it's possible. We know on the north it already happened. It happened with the retro train already. Even the retro train was able to overtake the slow one. Again, in brackets, OBB is not exactly slow. We struggled with the fact that it had so good performance. We couldn't do it without the overpass. The bypass is to overtake it on the same direction, 2 tracks. We can close this one. But now, because of this massive acceleration of the Orcas, I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen as well. Well, I know it's gonna happen. There's no question it's gonna happen. It is gonna happen. And I suppose this is making money too. Yeah, certainly it's making. Look at all the loops. TGV is still, and the same with Shinkansen. They are firmly in minus. But look at that, North Loop is already making 2 millions. 4 millions on the South Loop, and our Milk is still there, 8 millions. So like, we're making tons of money. Any chance this changed? No. It's actually good worst. And Road we only got those two and they're making about the same money. Okay, so look at, it's already waiting for free pass. It's already being blocked by the slower one. They shouldn't be on the same line, they are not. It's because of the station now. Yeah, it's actually waiting for the station, not for the train. Okay, I do want to end this episode, so I'm gonna speed this up. I just wanna show you guys what is gonna happen. Now that has to go off. We need to go in. And if you're gonna happen to be on the same track before the next station, it's gonna overtake it. It should be possible. So that's where it is. And we're gonna be now catching up very quickly. Then you can use the other track if you're gonna decide to overtake. What is that? That was the OBB actually. It's still waiting for free path. You should be able to. Oh no, this is the section where there is only one. Yeah, only one rail. Because this station is. That's the bypass. Visualize. So now we're gonna be able to go and again catching it. Hopefully. Look at how fast it's insane. It's already braking because this didn't cross the next light. Now it should be able to accelerate again. But it can because it knows it's gonna stop at the station. Okay, it kind of makes sense. Now I assume the overtake is gonna happen somewhere after this station. But I'm fairly confident it will happen. And look how much faster it's simply going. It must catch it up. There's no way it will not. Again, like it's not that slow, but it must. I mean, no, I'm pretty sure it must. So that's the bypass. That's where the Shinkansen is now flying. There was nothing to stop him anyway on that station. So he just arrived in here. We're gonna be standing on those lights in here. It's gonna be very close to each other in that case. It could happen. Still waiting for it to be able to pass through that lights. It's really interesting. It doesn't really just wait for it to leave the station, but it waits for the next lights as well. Now this is already Next station is not long enough again. Not long enough section. He's already waiting for free pad, look at that. That's so funny. But because of the acceleration, it's definitely gonna be waiting again on his ass. Just as this leaves. I thought it would be more easier than this. It doesn't look like that easy as I thought. Let's see, is this gonna be section? Only can happen between two very distant stations. Now this is quite a distance, I guess, but that's already, yeah, blocking this one. It's stopping now again. Why? There should be two different tracks. They probably forced to go on the other one. It doesn't even want to use the. It shouldn't be like that though. I think we did two of them next to each other. Why did you choose exactly the same one like the other one? Oh, again, something for the next episode, I guess, to go investigate what's going on exactly and optimize it. There should be no problem at all, but this can be optimized as well. There's no need for this. I definitely have some lacking in quality of design. It can be still better. No, this section is short. $2036. So, is that even possible? So far, no luck. All those sections are not possible to overtake. Yeah, it's not a bad performance after all. Like it's still enough, even for Orca, which is absolute insane acceleration. It's mainly the design of the must be. We're gonna improve some of those things, and it should be possible. We're gonna have to force some vapors. We know that much as well. Again, there's no need for only one. Just means they have to wait for each other. It's not really good. But now that's already past many lights. It will just probably fly by. But now it's gonna be slowing down again, yeah, rapidly because of the bend and plus the station. Well, I'll give you some chance on this section. That's probably gonna be really the best place to do that, to overtake, and we're gonna be waiting quite close behind as well. Interestingly, TGV almost overtook it because of the bypass in here. But it wasn't enough in that case. So the train is in here. It's definitely chugging up the hill. And now we already released, but it's not gonna be good enough. Again, it's gonna be stopping here. For sure. Will not be enough. When we optimize actually the always straight line, that's gonna be game changer as well. And this section is quite long, but again, it doesn't look like it's possible. And we probably caught it somewhere here last time, and it didn't overtake it. I'll have to work on that. Look, TGV is not that far behind. So perhaps we should watch TGV as well if he's gonna overtake both of those guys. Which is kind of the purpose of the bypasses. It must overtake this one. That should be good enough. Because this was gonna stop there. He will not. So that's the OBB. This is Orca. TGV just overtook it with comfort. It won't overtake OBB, but it will overtake it on the next one. Obviously. So yeah, the TGV is gonna destroy those. The question is TGV is gonna be next in the station regardless, or the Orca is gonna be faster in acceleration? And the 9. Yeah, it's going first. That's so funny. Good on you, Orca. Shinkansen, no shame. And also using bypasses. Closely guarded by the OBB, which still didn't let the Orca in front of it either, I guess. TGV is gonna go for the bypass. Now we have the OBB approaching the station. Which TGV is gonna again overtake. Let's see what's gonna happen. OBB is already here. No, I don't see him. He's right here. Orca is right there. It's being overtaken now in a little time by the TGV. I don't mean real time, like fair and square next to each other. Obviously he's in the bypass, so again, Orca has to wait and go fairly slow, crawling at 18 kilometers an hour. We need to improve the tracks, yeah. Well, at least we get, again, optimizing. But now, yeah, TGV fairly gonna be down one as well, so there's no stalling. But what I thought it will be not stalling on these sections, yeah, Orca doesn't seem to be able at any portion to overtake, at least not in south. The north already happened before with the other less impressive retro train, so I assume the Orca has no problem on the north actually to overtake the other one. But that has been optimized. The south hasn't been optimized, I kind of realize now. And we still don't have perfect waypoints set up neither. Where is Orca on the north? Still wanna see that. Can't even find them. I'm pretty sure this is Shinkansen. Yes, it is. So what happens to... You can see the south trains easily. What happened to the north one? Can't find any. Oh, there's one north. This one is the Orca. But there's no train in tow or in front of it. Yeah, so this definitely the north is working as normal. And south we have to fix. Either way, look at how many people everywhere. Like, let's slow it down again. We already have 24 million, so there will be financial freedom to do what we want in the next episode. Yeah, still those two, the north fast, north and south fast. You know what? We're gonna put extra trains on there. There'll be two on there as well. And it's gonna go in plus, I believe. But the normal now is very seriously making some serious bucks, and I'm contemplating to put Orcas in here as well. When those get old, actually, that reminds me, some of the trains have been already old, isn't it? Yeah, that was the cheating ones. Never mind. All of that into the next episode. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.